Hello YouTubers, this is DeathKiller281 and today I'm bringing you a tips and tricks video in Erosion. And I'm gonna start off by explaining where the spawns are at. The spawns are in A flag and B flag, and I'm using these flags metaphorically just to try to explain better and to make it more simpler for y'all. And if there's an enemy right there, you can actually flank them by running over to this wall or this window and just shooting your enemy from the side. You can also get on top of these pile of rocks right here and levitate into the air and just shoot your enemy. And that's actually a really great spot because you can head glitch. And right there on this wall, there's actually like a hole in it, so you can shoot people camping in the corner tower over there, people in that house, and people who are in that alley that's halfway broken. And it's actually a really great spot because you actually have a lot of cover. Right here there's an enemy in this area right here. You can actually use this rock as cover and just shoot them, then get back to cover, reload, and then just shoot them again, which is a really great spot because there's not much cover in that alley. And right here you have a great line of sight to the tower over there, the corner tower. And then a lot of people, they tend to do this, like if they see an enemy, they shoot him and then they try to run right here, and then they just fall and try to flank him like this. Sometimes it works, but it's not the best idea. I think the best way to flank your enemy in that way is by shooting them, jumping on top of these, next to the hedge, and then you'll be able to see him, and you'll also be able to hide in the hedge, and they will not be expecting you there. Okay, moving on to the next tip. The next tip is involving that corner tower right there. And you actually have to be inside of it to do this. You can use the door and those blocks as cover and just shoot anybody right there. You can also use those blocks as cover because there's not much cover in that alley right there. And a lot of people do not know this, but you can actually get on top of the rock and have great line of sight to the tower in the middle of the map. And to that doorway right there. And for snipers, in the beginning of a game, you always start off right there, and then you can just run right here and just snipe all the enemies over there because that's where they spawn at. And let's say there's somebody camping right there and they're shooting at you. You can actually headshot glitch and use these rocks as cover and just kill them like that. Or you can get on top of these rocks and then jump across. And then you can use this wall as cover and just kill anybody there, kill anybody in the doorway. And instead of just running up to the enemy, you can actually jump on top of these rocks and just shoot them from here and have as much cover as possible, which is why I actually really like this spot. And you can actually run and jump and then crouch on top of that little tiny, on top of the frame of the door. Then you can just surprise the enemy. And a lot of people will just like stand in the middle. Well, not stand in the middle, but they just wait in the middle of the windows right here. And they don't remember that those windows, you can actually have a great side view to some of the parts of the maps. Like right here, I have a side view to that alley right there. Kill more people instead of just waiting for them to appear in a certain part of the map. Like right there, I can kill people who are just running right there and still have the cover that I need to not be in an open area. And you just saw. And the next tip, I see a lot of people who they just run up to the enemy while doing this, but you can actually use these walls because there's windows and cracks on that alley right there, so you can just surprise the enemy by just shooting them from the side when they're just running straight up into the well, not the corner tower, the middle tower. And then again, you can shoot your enemy and flank them from this wall, and you'll just surprise them, and then you will not risk the chances of you dying more. The chance of you surviving will be higher. Right here there's a crack on this middle tower, and you can actually kill the enemy right there. And if you jump on top of that door and jump on top of this one, then you run and jump, you can actually get on top of this tower again. And those are 2 ways to get on top of that tower. And well, I got one more tip for y'all. That is right here. I don't know which rock, but if you jump on top of it, you levitate into the air, and you could just shoot your enemies. I was trying to explain, well, actually not explain, but detail which rock it was, but it really only levitates you when it wants to. As you see, you can see me levitate at different times. Sometimes I'll just jump and fall, the next times I'll just levitate. Look, right here, I'm actually gonna levitate soon. I think it's the next try. Well, not yet. But the rock, I'm pretty sure it's like right in the middle, like right there. Cause you have a great line of sight to most of that alley over there, and that's why I like that rock. Because you actually are headshot glitching, and you also have a bunch of cover. And well, that's it for this commentary, and thank you YouTubers, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and favorite this video, and I'll be putting up more videos. I'm trying to put up all 4 face-off maps, and thank you.